Midnight Guthrie here with Derek Stone. Derek, we've seen a more fun-loving attitude as of late out of you here in Metro Pro Wrestling.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm loving life right here in Metro Pro.
Jeremy Wyatt.
I'm gonna cut to the chase here. You don't like me. I don't like you. Metro Pro officials have decided to have me and Mark Sterling pick each other's opponents for this month, and I decided to pick you.
Oh, you decided, huh? You get to decide what I do. Seems to me, maybe I'm crazy. I forget things, but it seems to me I needed a partner for Tag Team Armageddon about a year ago. You kind of gave me that middle finger. Why would I ever do anything for you? Why don't you go find somebody else, all right?
All right. Okay, you know where, hey, before you go, have you seen Ricky Cruz?
I haven't seen him. What do you want Ricky for?
I figured, he's probably still hot from, Sterling spearing Lucy a few months back. So, maybe he'll want to do it instead.
He'll want to do what? Defend her honor? Are you saying I'm not defending my friend Lucy?
I'm not suggesting anything. You don't want the match. I need to pick someone that wants the match, and I know he would take it.
I'll do it!
Welcome once again to Metro Pro Wrestling here on Metro Sports. I'm Dave Borchardt alongside Chris Goff here at Turner Rec Center in Kansas City, Kansas. And Chris, this may be the biggest Metro Pro Wrestling episode of all time. We just heard Derek Stone is getting a shot here at the Metro Pro title, and then we have a hardcore match for the Commissioner title coming up later. I mean, this is unbelievable here tonight.
First of all, why is Derek Stone back to dancing like he's a train conductor? I mean, this guy he was a murderer, a killer here, and now he's doing this and acting like a cornball again? Look, he's going to get an opportunity tonight to get this Metro Pro title against Mark Sterling, and he's held it twice before. Mark Sterling, the longest running champion, so we'll see what happens there. And like you said, Dave, Girthy's going to defeat Pete Mann tonight to become commissioner.
That's ridiculous. No. I think Girthy gets his comeuppance tonight, Chris. He's doing butt kicking, and I think Pete Mann's going to give it to him.
Look, I'm sure Pete Mann's going to do some damage to Stephen J. Girthy, Dave, but I know that Stephen J. Girthy has way more friends, including Miss Natural, that's going to be out there. And look, Derek Stone trying to dance with Don Diablo and Michael Grace, the referee. What is wrong with this guy?
It's a holiday season, Chris. Can you blame him for being in a good mood? I mean, it's the most wonderful time of the year, after all.
No, it is, Dave. And speaking of which, where's this little elf, Lucy Mendez? She's not out here with him?
Wait, is she wearing that, hot elf outfit she had on last year?
I don't know. She's not wearing anything. No, she's not out here. She's not out here, Dave.
I think he said she wasn't wearing anything.
Well, I don't know if she is or not, but she's not out here.
It's going to be hard to focus on the broadcast, Chris, if that's
You have that problem every week.
Here comes Mark Sterling. Big kettlebell, we saw him use that against Jeremy Wyatt recently.
Yes, he destroyed Jeremy Wyatt last week with that kettlebell and that spear, Dave. And he's just counting down the days before it's the best 2 out of 3 match series between him and Jeremy Wyatt for the Metro Pro title.
He's probably counting down the days Freddie. That showdown is what I would think.
Well, I would too. I mean, 2 of the best in the world, Dave, and Mark Sterling, he can beat him in the match 1 is a singles match, match 2 is a no DQ. If he wins 1-2, we won't have to go to that match 3, a ladder match.
I'll go ahead and take the bet he's not going to get the clean sleeping Jeremy Wyatt here in the first 2 matches. You want some action on that, Chris?
I don't know, Dave. You know I'm torn between those 2. I still blame Jeremy Wyatt a little bit because he does not want to stay friends. He has to go after this title instead of just being friends in a Kansas City Killer with SBC and Mark Sterling.
By the way, you keep saying you're torn, but then all you do is say bad things about Wyatt and say you want Sterling to win, and it's clean sweep.
I would never do that,
So
Dave.
Clearly you're not torn in any way whatsoever.
I would never do. I love Mark Sterling.
Exactly, thank you.
Derek Stone is going to find out about the wrath of Mark Sterling right here, though, okay? And what is this?
Mark Sterling's big and bad and he's tough, but look, he doesn't have the size and strength, and even the experience of Derek Stone, Chris.
Derek Stone is reaching for that kettlebell, Dave. And I know Derek Stone's a CrossFit guy, too. This guy's stronger than an ox.
There's no doubt about it. That's why I can't say that he'll necessarily face the wrath of Sterling. And look at this.
That's 40 pounds, Dave, on his left hand, his left arm.
It's like he's picking up a pencil, Chris. It's easy for him. Look at that.
Look at Sterling. He's not even looking at this.
Sterling used to best the hardworking blue-collar fans here at Turner Rec Center in push-up
Great.
contest, Chris, but I think Derek Stone's kind of putting him to shame here with this demonstration.
Look at this. This is amazing.
It's been going on for like 3 minutes now.
40 pounds, Dave? You couldn't do that 40 times if it was 1 pound.
I couldn't do that for $1 million.
This guy's so strong, but you know what? So's Mark Sterling, CrossFit champion. We know he's the fittest wrestler in the world.
Is Stone going to have any strength left for the match?
Oh, Sterling tried to kick him in the gut, but no.
Oh, he saw it coming, Chris, and look at that takedown.
Tripping the champion, and now Derek Stone is on top, and he's got to be winded, Dave. I mean, he lifted that kettlebell, what, 25 times?
Dude, he seriously lifted that kettlebell about 40 times. And what'd you say, it weighs 40 pounds?
Listen, Shivani, okay, it wasn't 1,000,000 times. I think it was 20 or 25, okay?
I'll take the over on that. That was an unbelievable display of strength by the challenger.
Look at this side headlock by Derek Stone. And Dave, you know, SBC, not out here. Now, where is he? He should be in the corner of Mark Sterling because they're the Kansas City Killers.
So they were. Who knows what that group stands at right now, Chris?
Look at this. Ducking the clothesline and huge shoulder block.
Well, you know, I'm a big believer in sports and sports entertainment alike, Chris. You get these Cinderella stories and fairy tale endings. You couldn't write it any better than what Derek Stone's been through the last 6 months if he could come in and get that title tonight.
Well, Dave, we'll see. You know, Derek Stone was going to quit, but then Lucy made him come back. And now look at dropping the big elbow on Mark Sterling. If he can pick up this title tonight, Dave, he will become the first ever 3-time Metro Pro heavyweight champion.
What a great holiday story that would be written there, huh?
No,
you got to be admitting you're rooting for that, right?
No, I love Mark Sterling, Dave. Nothing would be better for me to see Mr. Mark Sterling in a Santa outfit with that title around his waist, with all the little kids coming up and getting their pictures taken, because that's what they want this holiday season.
Oh, shades of the Ho Train, Chris. Big splash into the corner.
Back to this conductor crap, Dave. Here's a cover. Get him. Thank goodness.
Just a 1 count, but Derek Stone dominating early in the match. Sterling trying to fight his way back up, but look, Stone's impervious to pain, and I love that poke to the eye.
Double thumb to the eye. Of course you do, Dave. You're so biased. You like this train conductor, Derek Stone. Remember when Derek Stone was busting people open with a metal fork? Stuff that Pete Madden and Stephen J. Girthy will do later tonight?
Yeah, this is much more family friendly. I agree, Chris.
That's boring. Oh, double knee to the gut.
Good thing Sterling got the knees up, or that big splash may have ended his title reign.
He's not only the fittest wrestler, he's the smartest wrestler in the world.
Looks like he's a little gimpy there in that left leg, Chris.
Never call the champion gimpy. You're gimpy.
I can't really argue that, Chris. And now Sterling back in control.
Here we go. Look, working over the nether regions of Derek Stone, Dave, and he's softening him up for that Mark shooter coming up soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, you're the champ. We know you, moron.
He is the champion. The greatest unsigned talent in America today.
You know, this guy was such a big jerk with his anger management problems before he won the title. I thought the championship might calm him down a little bit. Make him smile, Chris.
CrossFit champion! Yes.
Oh, huge running
Obviously
leg.
Has no more anger issues, Dave. He's just a fierce competitor.
I was going to say, the title didn't improve his happiness factor one iota.
You're saying if you had a daughter, you wouldn't want her to date Mark Sterling?
I think I'd actually say more than that, Chris. I wouldn't want anybody related to me within 100 miles of this guy.
Well, that's unfair. It's a holiday season, Dave. Everybody needs some love.
Well, where's his holiday cheer, Chris? All he does is shout and scream at people, take cheap shots and cheat. I mean, nobody here at Turner Rec Center is rooting for him except for you. I mean,
holiday cheer, he's the Metro Pro champion. What else do you need this holiday season?
Maybe a little smile here, you know, maybe.
No, it's overrated.
Look, happy with his title? Oh, come on, look at this.
The Tree of Woe. Derek Stone is in it. He looks like a huge oak upside down, and Mark Sterling slapping him and kicking him. This is great.
You just call it the huge oaf?
I said oak.
Oh.
You just really want to work in a lot of Christmas stuff, don't you, Dave? Here we go, cover.
2 count for Sterling.
You know, I'm just waiting for Sterling to put the Mark shooter on the the big, strong legs of Derek Stone and twist him up like a pretzel.
Big punch to the midsection for Mark Sterling, and now a big uppercut.
That moron with the drum again. Here we go, nice snap mare. Off the ropes.
You call that the butt drop, Chris?
Oh, sort of a standing senton there, Dave. Kicks out of it, though, and Derek Stone's in trouble, Dave, and he doesn't have that little hussy Lucy out here to help him.
Now Mark Sterling doesn't have that hussy SBC out here either, Chris.
Would you stop it?
What?
He's your Kansas champion. Now, granted, Kansas is a horrible state, but he is representing the championship,
Thank
Dave.
goodness referee Wilkos able to get that before Sterling was able to cheat. Now Stone takes advantage.
Big forearm shots on the champion.
Look at this. It's like shades of Muhammad Ali, Chris.
Oh,
Like a butterfly and sledgehammering like a bee.
double X handle again. Back to back on the champion. He's reeling. And Dave, when you see this coming out of Derek Stone, you're in trouble because, like we said, he's stronger than an ox. Strongest guy in the back.
And now Stone whipping Sterling off the ropes. No reversal by the champ.
Come on.
Ah, he ducked his head too soon, though.
Telegraph that move. And here's Derek, look, pulling him down, busting the back of his head there, going for a cover on the champion. Get up.
He didn't hook the legs and only got a 2 count because of it.
I thought he was going to stay down there, Dave. I was worried. That ladder match might not be for the title if it even happens, Dave.
I'm going to say, you may be speaking out of turn here, Chris,
Whoa.
because Stone was in control until that move.
Samoan drop on Derek Stone, and here's the cover by Mark Sterling.
A 2 count. I had no idea Sterling was from Samoa, Chris.
Dave, it's a move, okay? Doesn't mean he's actually from there. He's from the mean streets of Kansas City, okay?
Which part of Kansas City then? Which mean streets, Chris? Is it like Prairie Village or Leawood?
12th and Prospect, Dave.
Oh, okay.
Just keep that in mind next time you talk trash.
Fair enough.
Let's go to the top rope here, Dave. Look, doing some CrossFit moves on top.
Oh, big stomp.
Double stomp off the top rope. It's got to be over.
Oh, it had to break ribs, but Stone still kicks out.
I wish it did break some ribs. I'm sick of this conductor thing. He needs to be knocked out again so he can come back and start being the kind of big killer he was before.
So you liked him when he had the fork? Did you like him when he was Deroy Slays? I mean, there's been so many reincarnations of Derek Stone already.
Yeah, and I like all of them except this one where he starts jumping around the ring, getting the fans to go along with
This one
him.
had Lucy Mendez seeing him into the ring, Chris. So I think most people would agree this is by far the best version of Derek Stone.
I guess that's one positive look, but take it out. Oh, look at that swinging slam on Sterling. This is going to be close.
We got a new champ now.
Shut up. No, there's
I
got a
thought
3
he had him.
count.
So did you, Chris.
3 count, Dave. What are you, Vince McMahon?
I don't even think Wilkos could count to 3.
He can.
How did Sterling kick out after that high impact move?
I have no idea, but he did. Here's another. Oh, it's the torture rack, Dave. This is submission hold. We've seen Lex Luger do this in the past, and now he's doing it to Mark Sterling.
I think I heard Sterling quit, Chris.
No, he didn't. Look, he dropped him.
Oh, Stone thinks it's over, Chris.
His version of the $1 Million Dream coming up, Dave, the Shinyamaki. This is another submission move here, Dave, and we've seen him do it so many times. He locked it in.
Yes, right in the center of the ring, Chris.
Come on, get to the ropes, champ. Do not yes, he doesn't need help, Dave. He doesn't need Wyatt or SBC. He's the champion.
Cheap shot,
What
Chris.
happened? What? I was talking to
Kicked
you.
him in the jewels.
What? Lightning spiral on Derek Stone using Jeremy Wyatt's finishing maneuver. Yes!
Wow, not only does he retain the title, but he sends a message to his next challenger, Jeremy Wyatt.
Jeremy Wyatt will have an opportunity to go for the Metro Pro Championship. That best 2 out of 3 match series coming up here in just a few days, and this will be amazing, Dave.
Well, even though this show tonight's off to kind of a crappy start, stay tuned because it's another big main event type match coming up later. It's Steve Madden against Stephen J. Gerthy, a hardcore match for the commissioner title, and Madden's a huge favorite, Chris. This is his kind of match.
Can you believe that? Hardcore match. Stephen J. Gerthy has been training for months. He's put so many hours in the gym, blood, sweat, and tears into this. He wants to become the commissioner, and he wants to take out one of the legends, one of his idols growing up in professional wrestling, Pete Madden, and he's going to do it tonight.
That ain't happening, Chris.
Join Metro Pro Wrestling 24/7 on social media. Check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/MetroProKC. On Twitter, you can follow us at KC Metro Pro. Our YouTube page is located at youtube.com/KC Metro Pro. And finally, our company website with all of our live event dates over at MetroWrestling.com.
Yes! What's this moron Girthy doing?
Our next commissioner, Dave, Stephen Jaker. Hey, look, Miss Natural, the beautiful Miss Natural coming out. Where's Stephen? There he is, yes, the power couple.
I think I'd take her as our next commissioner over that moron.
No, look at him, Dave. He's dropped like your body weight. The guy looks svelte now.
He does. I don't know what's happened to him, if he's had one of those surgeries where they can't eat anymore or what's happened, but I'll give him credit. He looks great.
Dave, it's just hard work in the gym, okay? Just watching what he eats. He didn't have to have some of those stupid surgeries like all these fat women.
Wait, you saying Charlie Weiss is stupid for having the surgery?
No comment. Look at the power couple. Stephen J. Girthy, Dave, just call him the commissioner from now on, okay?
Oh, come on. He hasn't won this election at all. Pete Madden's going to win. You know it.
I saw Pete in the back. He is quivering with fear. He's finally here. He hadn't been here for months.
For those of you who don't know, I am Stephen J. Girthy, and I am the next Metro Pro Wrestling Commissioner.
Yes, he is.
Could somebody cut his mic?
Who doesn't know who he is? The political ads are crazy.
And with me, as always, my lovely and deadly Vice Commissioner candidate, Miss Natural!
Look at her arms, Dave. She could beat anybody in like an arm wrestling competition. She's huge.
I think Pete needs a vice commissioner, Chris.
I've heard a filthy rumor that Pete Madden is in the building tonight.
I heard he surfed his way down the Missouri River, Chris.
He likes surfing.
You see,
Stupid.
that doesn't matter to me. Because Natural and I, we've been holding down the fort here every single month. Where has Pete Madden been? Pete Madden is an absentee commissioner. He doesn't really care about any of you.
That's not true.
He doesn't care about Metro Pro. Do you want to know why? Because Pete Madden is a joke. The Pete Madden that I knew was a hardcore legend. I watched that man in exploding barbed wire matches. I watched him in ladder matches. I have seen this man bleed. I respected him. I idolized him. And what did he do? He became a joke and a coward.
Oh, come on.
So Pete Madden, I demand you get your ass out here right now and answer for your crimes.
Well, that didn't take long for a coward, Chris, did it?
Preach on, Brother Girthy. Everything he said is true. Pete Madden hadn't been here for months. He's scared of Girthy. He retired, and now Girthy's just what? I'm gonna have to kick his butt in retirement.
Yeah, he looks real scared, doesn't he, Chris?
Look, he still looks goofy, Dave. We just talked about it. He surfs in the winter up in the Great Lakes. He's taking one too many, I don't know, shots to the head with all these hardcore matches. The guy's loony and goofy anyway. He shouldn't be president or commissioner here.
I heard he tried to challenge Girthy to a debate, but Girthy said no. Apparently he's Girthy worse at debating than Obama is what I heard, Chris.
Look at his people, Dave. Seriously, look at him. The constituents here are horrible, okay? Girthy's trying to help them. Can't even use a mic.
It's technical issues. It's not his fault.
We don't have technical issues at this show, ever.
Pete Madden, great to see him back here at Metro Pro.
I've been seeing a lot of talk on the internet. I've been seeing a lot of excerpts from the show. I've been hearing you running your yapper. And I see you've been hitting the gym. I hear about these secret training sessions that you're going through with some of the more deadly members of the Metro Pro locker room. And I hear a rumor that you're going to challenge me to a match.
What?
Is that what's going on here?
What a joke. What?
Did you see that? One shot took him
That was
down.
a sucker punch.
He did it right in front of his face. Look at this now, behind the back. What's he gonna do, Dave? Chin breaker.
Oh, now he's got the muscle coming in to do his dirty work.
Nice forearm by Miss Natural. Remember what it feels like to get hit, Pete? You've been in retirement too long.
Big clothesline, or semi-big by Girthy.
It's a big clothesline. Shut up. Pete Madden's still on all fours, Dave. Look at that.
we
Rake in
go.
the eyes.
That move always works.
No!
Oh,
Yes, Dave, he stopped it. Yes, reverse DDT.
he said vote for Girthy and hit the move, Chris.
Of course we're voting for Girthy. Look, Dave. 1, 2, 3.
That's not a sanctioned victory at all, no.
Stephen J. Girthy, the winner of the match and the commissioner of Metro Pro Wrestling, Dave.
He's not the commissioner, Chris. Pete Madden, I guess, just a bit too trusty. He let his guard down, and Girthy let him have it.
Or
Pete Madden, I don't give a damn about the election anymore. Because November 3rd, we're settling this in this ring, man to man, hardcore style.
hardcore?
What? Girthy have a death wish?
Hardcore match with Pete Madden? I don't know if Stephen J. Girthy's up to that, Dave. This is a hardcore. He's a human wrecking ball.
They said settle a man-to-man. Does that mean Miss Natural's not allowed at ringside, Chris, for that match?
No, Dave. She's his running mate. She could be out there. By all means, she should be out there. Look at Pete Madden, Dave, knocking the cobwebs out.
Oh, what's this idiot doing back here
The
again?
commissioner to be, Stephen J. Girthy, and the beautiful running mate, Miss Natural.
You know, Miss Natural does look beautiful, Chris. I'll give her some credit. In an election year, she could certainly win some votes, I think.
She's really paling herself up, Dave.
Yeah, she's had the Palin look, and now she's just, ripped, good-looking, fashionable.
Well, I never understood that you were such a Miss Natural fan,
I mean,
Dave. I'm starting to get a little bit more respect for you now.
I'm not going to say she's Lucy Mendez, because no one is, but that's a beautiful woman getting in the ring alongside I got to say something nice about him, too, the svelte Stephen J. Girthy. I used to make jokes about him being in the concession stand. I don't think this guy's been near nachos or hot dogs in months.
No, he hasn't, Dave. He's dropped like 50, 60 pounds, and for some reason, these people still don't like him.
I don't like him. I think he's looking better.
Really?
Wonderful man.
Is that the best you can do? I've given you gold, and that's the best you can do. Well, for those of you that don't know, I am Stephen J. Girthy, and I am the next Metro Pro Wrestling Commissioner.
Man, I hope that's not true.
It all comes down to their hardcore match,
And
Dave.
tonight, I am the man who is gonna put the final nail in Pete Madden.
Thank goodness.
He's done. And I'm not gonna be happy to beat him. I wanna see him in a body bag because you people have pushed it to this point. I entered a political election. I just wanted to come to power and rule over you all with an iron fist. That's all I wanted.
That's all, Dave.
Well, that sounds great, Chris.
That is all. I'm not talking like dictator like Victor Von Doom or, or going even further, Saddam Hussein. I was thinking somewhere in the nice squishy middle somewhere.
Yeah.
But you people pushed me and pushed me and pushed me to the darkest corners of my soul. You made me do things I never ever thought that I would have to do, like diet and exercise.
Who wants to do that?
Because of you people, I know what broccoli tastes like.
Wow, he really has made some sacrifices, Chris. This
Do you
election
know
means
what
a lot to
broccoli
him.
tastes like? It tastes horrible.
They don't know.
Well, he's talking to the Raiders fan. I'm sure he doesn't know based on his looks.
They have no
But
idea.
I have put in the training. I have put in the work.
Oh, I hear the music, Dave.
Yes!
The human wrecking ball, the hardcore legend, Pete Madden is here.
Why would Girthy think he could possibly stand toe-to-toe with Pete Madden in a ring, Chris?
I have no idea. But he's going to win, and he's going to be victorious, Dave, in a hardcore match.
You are delusional.
And put the final nail into the coffin of Pete Madden's career and this election. Look, Pete's out with his buddies, his friends, his equals, Dave. You know what that says? That's horrible.
This is what politics are about, Chris. You're shaking hands and kissing babies here at ringside.
I don't know if anybody here can make babies.
I'm more hardcore than you're ever going to be. I don't know what you're thinking making this a hardcore match. I'm going to win this thing, and then I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to come out here in the stands, and I'm going to pick myself a co-commissioner. You've got a running mate, so I'm going to pick one.
What? It's too late it's too late in the campaign.
Who's he gonna
What about
pick?
this guy over here? He's already got the stripes. I like that.
That'd be a
Whoa,
bad
what about
choice.
this right here?
Fake referee?
Where's he going? What's he
How
doing,
would
Chris?
you like to
Hammer
be
guy,
the
get over there.
boss of Jeremy Wyatt?
No!
What do you
He's
guys
gonna
think?
have Diaz as
Can they?
running mate,
Maybe?
Chris.
No,
Maybe
he's
sorta?
still batting it around. Hopefully not.
That's a can't miss
What
ticket
do we
there,
got over
Chris.
here? Oh, this guy's looking at it. What do you think? You want to be my co-commissioner, maybe? How would you like to be the boss of Mark Sterling? Hell yeah!
Oh, come on! None of these people
You
are
get to
qualified.
decide who's in the title matches. How would you like to be the boss
good
of Miss
God, no.
Natural?
Yes, Louis Bobcat George, you know it, baby.
Was that English, Chris?
Right about now, I'm going to consider myself lucky that we didn't violate standards and practices, and I'm just going to take it to the back. Girthy, I'm going to get in that ring tonight. I'm going to use this plunder. I'm going to make you bleed, and then I'm going to take your girl out for a fish sandwich.
Wow! What a gentleman, Chris!
What? Does he take her out for a fish sandwich?
He's gonna get her a filet o fish!
That's horrible, Dave. But that is his level of a fine dining. Just like the rest of these morons that he just went out and kissed all their butts about. But you know what? Stephen J. Girthy's gonna beat him in a hardcore match and become commissioner. And Miss Natural, his running mate, and everything's gonna be good for 4 more years.
Man, Miss Natural is so lucky, Chris. It's a step up from both Schmitz to Keeters. She's going to Mickey D's.
Yes, you're getting a fish sandwich, Dave.
Hi, gang. I'm Mean Gene Okerlund from the WWE. You're watching Metro Pro Wrestling right here. Not bad.
The Turner Recreation Commission is a full-service recreation facility located in Kansas City, Kansas. Program offerings include youth and adult sports, boxing, karate, dance, tumbling, cheerleading, fine arts, childcare, youth and adult fitness classes, 50-plus program, a fitness center, year-round aquatic programs, birthday parties, rentals, and much, much more. For more information about TRC and their programs, please visit their website at turnerrec.org. Metro Pro Wrestling is brought to you in part by Pizza Shuttle, the best pizza place in Lawrence, Kansas since it opened its doors in 1984. Open 7 days a week until 2 a.m., 3 a.m. on the weekend. Order online at pizza-shuttle.com or give them a call at 785-842-1212. Pizza Shuttle, a proud sponsor of Metro Pro Wrestling.
Welcome back to Metro Pro Wrestling here on Metro Sports, Chris. It's always a great time when we have a hardcore match, but this may be the one I've looked forward to the most. The commissioner title on the line. We know Stephen J. Girthy doesn't deserve to be a commissioner. So
No, he does.
Pete Man's going to win this hardcore match, his kind of match, and he's going to win the commissioner title as well.
This guy always misses his music cue, by the way. He comes out way too early. Sort of annoying to me, but yes, he has been building this matchup for 12 months, Dave. Stephen J. Girthy and Pete Madden have been vying to become the commissioner of Metro Pro Wrestling ever since a lot went down here at Metro Pro to lead to this point, but Pete Madden now coming out. What is in that bag, Dave? It's too small for Damien. I don't know what's in there. Look, Pete Madden is already destroying the ring, throwing all this crap, all this plunder he's going to try to use against Stephen J. Girthy.
I was confused there when that W flew in. I thought Madden was doing a tremendously acrobatic entrance into the ring, Chris.
Well, if he was only on half a torso, damn, I guess it could have been him. Or that, or he's a midget, one of the two. And look at
this.
it.
He's already setting the scene. The last time we saw Pete Madden in one of these matches, Chris, there was mouse traps galore. Actually took one home after the match.
What a mark.
Oh, well, no doubt. I thought it was his final career match, and now he's back again to graces with his presence.
Well, he's definitely not coming back to full-time work, Dave, but he did want to take on Stephen J. Girthy because Girthy wanted to take him out. Like I said, Girthy has idolized this guy for years. He grew up in the business, in professional wrestling here on the independent circuit, watching Pete Madden do what he does, and he does crazy stuff like being a hardcore champion on the independent scene. And where's he going now?
Does he know he's supposed to be in the ring, Chris?
It's a table!
Bringing out the big guns, Dave. The wooden table. Maybe that's going to be the exclamation point tonight to see who is going to become the commissioner of Metro Pro.
Well, if history's any indication, Chris, I think there's a slight chance that table may come into play in this match.
I think so. They cost too much not to. But look at all the stuff in the ring, Dave. We have guitars.
There's like 7 guitars in there.
We have pans. We have a half mannequin named Todd. We have 2 chairs, a table.
How do you know the mannequin's name, Chris?
I know things, Dave. You haven't seen Todd here before? He's been here for months.
I've seen him. I didn't know his name.
His name's Todd. You think it'd be Neil or Bob, but it's not. It's Todd.
Okay, there you go.
Pete Madden has already just ruined the ring. And look, this is like home for him, Dave. He's sick. He's demented.
Huge ovation from the great fans here at Turner Rec Center, Chris. They can't wait for this butt kicking.
Look, he's tuning the guitar, Dave. Maybe Girthy can use it on him.
By the way, Chris, I don't care how much Girthy's been training. We know he looks great. He's lost a lot of weight. He's in shape. You can't expect him to compete with a hardcore legend, Pete Madden, in a hardcore match. Come on.
I understand it is Pete Madden's specialty, and he's only been doing it for a couple of decades. But Stephen J. Girthy coming out with his own kendo stick, and there's Miss Natural, Dave, and that might be his ace in the hole. Miss Natural, she is on top of the world here as a professional wrestler, the female ranks around America. She's gonna come out here with Girthy, and he's got her. But look, Dave, he is ready. He's got his singlet on, and he is ready to take the commissioner role here at Metro.
Last we saw, Pete Madden was looking for a vice commissioner candidate as well. Is Medea going to be in his corner tonight, Chris? Even the odds up?
Well, if he wants to win, I hope not. And I don't know if she can make it around the ring a couple times before passing out.
What? Come on.
Come on, Dave.
She's a saint. Medea is a saint, Chris.
Even Santa Claus and Raiders fan. I don't know if they can do it either.
Well, either way, it's definitely evening the score, if not making it long odds for Pete Madden. I mean, Miss Natural's a force, Chris. She's in the corner of Girthy. That's not fair.
That kid's lucky. It's the closest he's ever going to become to such a beautiful woman like that.
Well, I can't really argue that, Chris.
Well, I think Girthy can't believe all the garbage that's in the middle of the ring before the match has even started. And what is Pete Madden sniffing a tennis shoe cleat for?
Oh, no, I get it. It's like smelling salts, Chris. He's getting himself ready for the match.
I've seen the kid who those shoes came off of, Dave, and it's disgusting. I wouldn't want to smell his socks, let alone an old shoe, okay?
Well, I don't know what to say about that, Chris, but Miss Natural now into the ring, and looks like 2 versus 1 here at Turner Rec. Referee Bumper's got to do something about this.
Look, he said if he beat Girthy, he was going to take her out for a fish sandwich. That might happen, Dave. And look, what's he getting her involved for? What?
Oh, yes, it's a little tango, Chris.
A little Dancing with the Stars?
Oh, he's seeing stars now, isn't he? Yes. Kendo stick to the head. This is, I guess I can't really say much because it is a hardcore match.
It is hardcore, Dave. You can do anything. Knee to the groin, kendo stick to the head, it's all legal.
Uh-oh, but Girthy doesn't know Pete Madden's got a baking pan here, Chris.
Look at going back and forth with the cookie sheets, Dave. And Stephen J. Girthy already mounting an offense, but wait. Now he's taking one to his head.
Say, after baking cookies, this is probably the best use for one of those pans, Chris.
I agree, but it's way down the list behind cookies, Dave.
Oh, no doubt about it. And what's going to be next here?
Pete Madden, look at him. He's just so happy to be in this environment, Dave.
He lives for these kind of matches.
It's like a mental patient being in what he knows is a straitjacket. He just feels at home. We want
fans are cheering for Todd, Chris.
They want Todd, Dave. He's in there.
I'm sure he'll get involved at some point.
There's Head on the ground, too. Where's Al Snow when you need him? There's Todd.
I'm not starting that shit, Chris.
And Todd just got a piece of Stephen J. Girthy, but now here's some more stuff getting bashed in the head. I didn't even see what that was.
You know, why does Pete Madden only want to take Miss Natural out for a filet of fish sandwich if he wins? I think I'd be trying to pursue that either way.
Of course, Dave. But you know, she's in Girthy's corner now. She only stays with winners, and Todd just being used as a battering ram to Pete Madden in the corner.
Fans said they wanted Todd. I don't think this is what they meant here, Chris.
Oh, look, Miss Natural accidentally hit Pete Madden,
accidentally?
She said she didn't mean to. I believe her.
The second time she's interfered already, and the match is only 2 minutes in.
Hey, if Pete had any friends, like I said. And look, Girthy just bashing that. How many times can you bash that cookie sheet?
It's ruined, Chris. There'll be no delicious Chips Ahoy cookies made on that tray.
And he's running away, Dave, and Pete Madden's hot on his tail. Look, takes a cookie sheet from Miss Natural and uses it to cold cock Pete Madden.
Come on, referee, pay attention to Miss Natural. Come on.
Why was it Madden? What's he going to do? There's no disqualification, Dave. She's out there for a reason.
She still shouldn't be getting involved here.
What, is Pete Madden getting hurt by a girl? Huh? And look at that. What is that, a couple license plates taped together? Oh, here we go, Dave. Guitar shot time.
Oh, the first of many. Pete Madden's down and out on the outside of the ring.
I love baby powder coming out of guitars, Dave.
That is the old saying, Chris.
It is, and look, playing that broken guitar, Dave, that's the last time that's going to be played. Pete Madden is out on the floor, and here comes Todd. Welcome to, yes. Welcome home, Todd. And Stephen J. Girthy now stalking Pete Madden outside the ring.
Never thought I'd hear anyone say that phrase.
And look, continue. Oh, broken half of the head of Stephen J. Girthy. Man, this crowd obviously behind Pete Madden as he attempts to become the commissioner of Metro Pro. Who is going to be the ruler of Metro Pro after tonight?
Pete Madden was worse for wear just moments ago and had a rough start to the match, but he's in control now, Chris. And look at this. Girthy, it has to be done, and Madden can pull this off.
We know what he does here, the stop sign special on the two chairs, Dave. He likes to suplex his opponents onto the stop sign. This is going to be painful for Girthy.
Come on. Come on, Pete. Girthy blocks it.
Yes, thank goodness. Look, flipped it around, reversal.
No.
Yes. Through the stop sign and two chairs, Dave.
Pete Madden is in all sorts of trouble here.
As the crowd chants Metro Pro, they want to know who the next commissioner's going to be. And Girthy is in adulation, putting up he looks like a little Tommy Dreamer there, Dave.
I don't think they want to know who the next commissioner is going to be, Chris, if it's not Pete Madden. I'll have to disagree with you there.
Well, if it's not Pete Madden, it's obviously Stephen J. Girthy. What are you talking about? I know it's going to be.
Oh, and Madden's out here, and he's locked in the ropes, Chris.
He looks like Andre the Giant into the ropes, and the stop sign just being bludgeoned into his forehead. This is bad for Pete Madden. Here's the first cover of the match.
Oh, Girthy almost won the commissionership there, Chris.
Girthy can't believe that Pete Madden is up. Miss Natural at ringside telling the referee how to count. Thank goodness he listened. What else can be possibly used here, Dave? Here's another pan. What's Girthy going to do here?
We've seen a lot in the past, Chris. DDT! Oh, my gosh. We've seen bedpans before, Chris. We've seen all sorts of junk. Wow, that Pete Madden was down and out, and he got that move out of nowhere.
It takes a lot to get Pete Madden down and out, Dave. This guy's crazy. He's our version of Mick Foley.
Uh-oh, now a blue guitar in the mix, Chris.
Of course. How many guitars are out here?
Guess about 7.
It's a piece of a chair, trash can, kendo stick, yes. You don't want Pete Madden to get on top of you like this, and otherwise you're in trouble. You can't stop the momentum of this crazy guy.
Well, at this point, if Miss Natural wasn't ringside, I'd say Girthy was done for.
Oh, that always works in a hardcore match, Dave.
Actually, it works in any kind of match, Chris. Look at that DDT on the guitar.
And look at that, just going into the head. It looks like Pete Madden's busted open. Oh, kicked out of that. But he is worse for wear, Dave. He just got DDT'd on that guitar, and it looks like he's busted open.
Girthy let out a swear after only getting a 2 count there, Chris, and seemed to be to the amusement of the great fans here at Turner Rec Center.
Oh, head first into the ironing board.
I have to agree, Metro Pro Wrestling is unbelievable, Chris. The fans appreciative of the effort these two guys are giving here in this hardcore match.
Pete Madden, hardcore legend, putting it on the line for the commissioner title. And Stephen J. Girthy trying to get him to submit, but look at that, Dave. Already flowing. If it was the first blow, if it was the first blood match, it'd be over, but look at that. Look at that illegal shot.
Oh, Girthy's already done 2 of those. You were applauding each time.
I just did, rake the back. I just didn't think Pete Madden was stooped so low.
Girthy taking some abuse here, and what's next?
Was that part of a chair?
Possibly.
Pete Madden said he didn't know what it is, and I didn't either.
Oh, either way, it did some damage.
Pete Madden is now trying to find anything. Look at that. All the chairs have been busted up. He's trying to bend that one back. Who knows what in the heck he has in his repertoire of moves in a hardcore match he's going to use on Girthy, but it's not going to be good for Mr. Girthy.
Whatever he's about to do, Girthy's totally deserving, Chris.
Dave! No! What is this?
Oh, yes!
Driving him into that chair. And Stephen J. Girthy is in trouble. There's Miss Natural in the ring.
Get that Jezebel out of the ring, Chris.
Well, what is Pete Madden doing? He should be following up on this instead of playing along with the fans.
She should be in the ring, Chris. This isn't hug time.
She's helping him out, Dave.
She's doing nothing of the sort. She's comforting her man.
There's no rules.
There's no place for that here in the ring.
Why does he have a cleat, Dave? Why is he throwing it at a female? Very chivalrous.
Oh, he's trying to clear the ring, Chris. Get the trash out of the ring, so to speak.
Oh, come on, Dave.
And look at this.
Girthy's been busted open. No.
2, 3.
Just working over that open wound there on Stephen J. Girthy. This is horrible. No.
Oh, that's great. Red is the color for the holidays, Chris.
The crimson is flowing on the head. And look at Pete Madden now. Want to choke him out with a T-shirt? He's bleeding, and now you're choking him?
Well, that autographed shirt's not going to look the same if that touches any part of Girthy's face.
Does he have no heart, Dave? It's the holiday season, as you said. Why does he continue to choke out Girthy?
As you mentioned, Chris, anything goes in this hardcore match. You can't blame Pete Madden for anything he's doing here.
I'd just like to be inside the mind of Pete Madden right now as he looks around and sees all this trash all over the ring, just deciding what to do.
Another shot with another baking pan. He's got to use that trash can pretty soon, doesn't he?
I think someone bought out the whole Bed Bath & Beyond baking section, Dave. Why is there so many dang pans here?
You think there was a registry? Madden Girthy hardcore match registry at Bed Bath & Beyond?
I don't know, but I've seen around here a lot of the girls out here and men, I don't think they can cook. So I don't know, maybe they didn't have any use for them, they just brought them here.
Oh, here we go, the crowd responding to this. The table's coming out, Chris. Pete Madden's about to finish off Girthy and win the commissionership.
This is trouble for Girthy. If he hits his chair salt, Dave, Girthy's DOA. Oh. And look, Girthy's still down, still busted open, continuing to profusely bleed from the forehead, and now he gets put on top of this table.
Madden hits this, it's over, Chris.
He's picking up the chair, Dave, I knew it. The chair salt.
Yes!
No!
Giving the fans here at Turner Rec their money's worth, Chris.
I can't get used to it. Commissioner Pete Madden? No. I do never want to hear that, Dave.
It's got a great ring to it, doesn't it?
It does not at all.
Wait, what's this?
It's the commission!
What are they doing here?
The commission!
They're cheating! Yes. I thought they were here to uphold the rules, Chris.
Yes! There's no rules in hardcore.
Wait, that's ridiculous.
There's no rules, and look at them in their brilliant work clothes coming out here and just taking out Pete Madden. I told you, Pete has no friends.
Didn't think it was possible, Chris, but they're actually dressed worse than all the fans here in attendance.
Please, Dave. The rags these guys have out here.
What's he got?
Oh!
Those are solid gold thumbtacks.
Thumbtacks?
No.
Oh, no.
No! No!
Oh, my goodness.
This is awful.
Oh, my, look at Pete Madden, Dave. He has like 40 up in his forehead.
There's no skin on his forehead. It's all thumbtacks, Chris.
Oh, no. I'm starting to feel sort of sorry for Pete Madden, but I don't want him to be commissioner, so come on, commission!
It's
come on.
4 against 1 here, Chris.
Here we go. Mr. Jalistico.
No. The table is shattered, and Pete Madden, I may have lost the commissionership because of these jerks of the commission.
Is it true there's more thumbtacks in his forehead than brain cells in his brain, Dave? Because I would put money on that. And look, Stephen J. Girthy doesn't know if he's acting like he doesn't know why the commission's out here.
He doesn't know what's happened here.
And just cover him and win.
Yes! No!
Yes!
What a travesty!
The commission has helped Stephen J. Girthy become the commissioner. Yes.
It's not funny, Chris.
This is great.
And 4 against 1 is what it took for Stephen J. Girthy to become commissioner.
Okay, Dave, whatever. A minor fact. You know, when you read the history books years from now, you'll just find out that Stephen J. Girthy defeated Pete Madden in a hardcore match to become Metro Pro commissioner. And look at the commission, Dave. And you know what? This should get the commission another tag title shot against the Hooligans for the way they have been working for Mr. Girthy.
I think I'm going to be sick here, Chris.
And look, Miss Natural acts like she doesn't know what's going on. Maybe the commission just came out to help them on just their own whim, Dave, but still, they've helped them become the commissioner. think about it, Dave. It only makes sense. The commission, they're here to enforce the rules. Now they're working with the commissioner. It makes sense.
Chris. I get it. It's the same word in both. I get
Look,
it.
he's getting the head bashed all over his head. Pete Madden is worse for wear. Enjoy the drive back to Milwaukee.
It's like an unholy partnership here, Chris, and Girthy's accepting of it entirely.
Mr. Jalistico, Mr. Abernathy, Miss Natural, and Commissioner Girthy. That has such a great ring to it. Yes!
And Pete Madden came out of retirement for this 4 versus 1 beatdown.
What a picture, Dave. That should be the Christmas card right there. They got the book of rules. They got the commissioner. It's Miss Natural's going to take over the female division if she hasn't already. This is wonderful, Dave. Happy holidays to you and everybody else.
Just disgusting.
Just continuing to work over Pete Madden. He's never coming out of retirement again.
This has been a production of Metro Sports and Time Warner Cable, Kansas City.